exercise of self, the guiding principle of martial arts, harmony of local legislation,
Will the Almighty guide my mind and heart, that I shall be true to my constituents in the Philippine Republic.
Thank you, Councilor Jackson. The Chief of Vice Mayors. I have a Vice Mayor and my covenant with my people is to devote myself to public service. By divine providence and by the will of the people, I am mandated to preside over the local legislature. That with integrity and statesmanship, I shall lead the local legislature to enact measures and ordinances for the common good and fulfill my people's aspirations for happiness, peace, and prosperity. May the Almighty God help to consecrate myself for the people and for the serve. Please be seated. Please call the roll, Secretary.
Honorable Sara Pinabot, Honorable Richard Calian, Honorable Ezekiel Rodriguez, Honorable Nathan Samlaanilaw, Honorable Jonathan Lagrada, Honorable Arturo Solares, Honorable Victoriano Colindi, Honorable Hayati Dugasan, Honorable Georgia Lingerica Chow, Honorable Nerenda Pagano, Honorable Jason Reyes Hill. Madam Presiding Officer, there are 9 members who are present on this issue. The purpose of the quorum to transact officials.
We will first tackle the minutes of the 236 regular session held April 22, 2025. Councilor Moreno.
I move that the minutes of the 236 regular session of San Miguel Bayan, Palawan, held on April 22, 2025 at SC Session Hall, Palawan, be approved and adopted.
Second.
Yes, this I minor correction. Mr. Secretary, but we read and adjournment upon notice of all test members of attendance. Mr. Secretary. Mr. Secretary, I was absent last session, so the acting presiding officer, I especially referred to the acting presiding officer last regular session.
Good morning po. Let's go to item number 4, reading and consideration of the minutes of the previous session. Yung 240th regular session po, May 27, 2025.
Mr. Chair,
Yes po, Ma'am Liga President.
Mr. Representative Officer, I move to amend on the attendance that but on official business because I attended the Municipal Development Council. As we all know, the representation of my representation to this sanggunian is founded on my being an ex-official member. Being an ex-official member, ang aking pong posisyon ngayon ay nagmumula po sa aking pagiging puno ng barangay. Kaya kinakailangan ko po natin doon. Yun po yung dati pa po natin pinapaliwanag. On-official business procedure.
Thank you po. Please take note po, Mr. Secretary.
Okay.
Yes po, Councilor Crespo Agor.
Just clarification again. Line number 21. The session was called to order at 10:10 in the morning by the presiding officer. Vice Mayor Elena Mary Jo Padilla, but she was marked as absent on line number 18.
Okay po. Mr. Secretary, please take note po. Yes po, Councilor Lacanilaw.
On line 127, type of capital error on 2 was rated as DOI, GPT. The suspension of the rules to tackle the secretary.
Please take note po. Line 127, Mr. Secretary. Any amendments po? Yes, Councilor Lacanilaw.
I move that the minutes of the 248th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan of Cruz Point, Palawan, held on May 20.
Ay,
Yes, Lord.
Line 156, Mr. Secretary, presiding officer.
yes po.
Should be your name po ang nakalagay.
Line
Na
156.
Vice Mayor Line 156.
Okay, thank you po. Mr. Secretary, 156 and 157 po.
And I move that the minutes of the 248th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan of Cruz Point, Palawan, held on May 27, 2025, and the session of Cruz Point, Palawan, with the necessary amendments be approved and adopted.
Second.
Okay. Any objection or clarification? Hearing none, the minutes of the 240th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan of Cruz Point, Palawan held on May 27, 2025 at the SB Session Hall, Cruz Point, Palawan, approved by this August body with amendments. Yes po, Councilor Rodriguez.
I move for the suspension of our internal rules for us to proceed to the reading and referrals of proposed measures. Mr. President, ipagpalitan lang po muna natin sandali yung privilege in question.
Any second? Sige. Sa si Vice.
Para hindi sinresearch na natin. ang mamaya. Pero kung
Item number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Referrals.
Item number 1 under first reading, a letter from the municipal mayor reiterating the request for the amendment of daily wage rate or ordinance number 2023-03 to comply with wage order number RP-Mimaropa-12 and certified as urgent.
Referred to the Committee on Finance and to the Committee on Bills.
Number 2, a letter from the municipal mayor requesting for the adoption and approval of the proposed annual investment program for CY 2026 and certified as urgent.
Same referral.
Number 3, a letter from DNP Joe Piramidi, NJDC, endorsing the request of Ms. Merna Lacanilao for preliminary approval and locational clearance of their subdivision plan of Block 6, LRC PCS 3325, situated in Barangay Poblacion, Brooks Point, Palawan.
Referred to the Committee on Housing and Land Use.
Number 4, a letter from the municipal mayor endorsing the balangkas ng kasaysayang local bayan ng Brooks Point of the local school board for adoption and approval.
Committee on Education.
Number 5 is K annual budget for CY 2025 of Barangay Barong-Barong.
Committee on Finance.
Is K annual budget for CY 2025 of Barangay Mainit.
Same referral. Councilor Alanis.
Regarding sa federal number 1, it's also included in last February. Ang number po kami ng committee yesterday. Nasama naman po siya.
Item number 1. Committee report.
Madam Presiding Officer, we have here a communication that we received a while ago from the municipal mayor respectfully requesting amending ordinance number 2025-012, an ordinance creating the Municipal Values Formation Council as institutional mechanism for the promotion and development of moral, spiritual, social, intellectual capacities, peace and cooperation, as well as high standard of ethics and public service in the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan. Another communication from the municipal mayor. Respectfully seeking the passage of a Sangguniang Bayan resolution authorizing the undersigned as local chief executive to enter into and sign a service contract with Mr. Moksin III Ibrahim, which outlines the terms and conditions of his participation, service obligation, and deliverables as a PMDP scholar.
What is needed here, an authority
Authority.
of the provincial executive.
That is to sign a service contract with Mr. Moksin Ibrahim as a scholar in the program.
Read the rules.
Number one of the
All in all, yung request natin na supplemental aid para ma-augment sana yung salary at sa salary ng ating mga contractual employees, especially yung ating mga secretaries. Pero tayo nag-request tayo.
The parents request address to the budget.
Yes.
Requesting for supplemental
Eh,
EIP specifically for the salaries and duties of the GOs. At meron namang available source. Budget naman po tayo. No? So, ang question yun po, saan ano na ang action na LC?
deliver niya sa MPDO.
So kasi kailangan pong sana mapalak sa NGO. Actually last week po initially we discussed with Sir Joey yung kung laudable ba, kung gagawin din sinabi ko nga na meron naman tayong available na source ng budget. Kailangan ng retrograph at mag-add ng medical aid. Sabi naman na alam naman na mag-request tayo at least nabili ko pa sa executive. So I think presiding, crucial po yan at this time na sana po mga matalakay na include into this regular session.
Pwede naman mag-generate yung request, yung action dito mismo sa atin.
I think ako po pwede tawagan si Sir Louis.
Diyan naman, nandiyan lang siya, di ba?
Yes po.
Pwede na request sa atin si Sir Joey. Madam Chair, the President.
Just to inform po everyone, kailan po kayo natin na submit po yung request? Kasi yung last po pagtulong namin ng MDC noong May 27 pa yung full council. But this full week po, wala po na hindi pa rin po kami nasusulatan.
Last Friday.
Wala hindi pa po kami nakakapag-review. Wala pa rin po invitation ako natatanggap. I just don't know with the other members. Pero
Wala pa. Kasi next week, wala kayo, di ba?
Yes. It's the last session for the month of June, 2024.
gusto lang yung prioritize na kung sino yung mga nandito, tsaka yung mga secretaries.
Even the supplementary IP is not yet approved by the
Kasi sa akin na
Supreme Committee.
bakit kaya sa akin lang, parang kailangan para supplementary IP. Kung ganun doon na yung item na yun, dadagdag lang tayo ng budget.
Yes, actually, mag-operate naman tayo within the budget.
O budget ko
Ang
lang.
within the budget pa rin, meron tayo magdadagdag o sa labas. Meron tayo mag-add requesting, mag-request for additional within the budget. Kaya lang, gagamitin natin siya for another PPA. So yun yung isusublimin natin yung pagkakaintindi ko po. At yung EIP, hindi ko alam kung kinakailangan ba dapat mga EIP kaya niya ako ng procedure.
Kasi yung pagpupunan natin ng pondo, other MPA, di ba talaga namang pinupunan natin ng para sa salary? Sa travel.
Hindi ko alam kung may mga ganyan cases sa tayo. Previously, kung may mga ganyan cases pa tayo na yun ang clinical EIP. Pero kasi ini-adjust natin hindi reprogramming, mag-reprogramming kayo.
Hindi naman siya reprogramming. Kasi kapag nag-reprogram ka, ibig sabihin ibang item, ibang Pero kung yung other OE, ay pinagkukunan na rin dati ng sweldo.
Pero other yung MOA na, pero specifically siya sa salary certificates. Under the title of the MOA. Kaya marami kasi sa under the title of the MOA. Sir Joey, siguro, ano yan?
Ano na sa travel wala po? Wala.
Pero yung iba, ang pwede na ano.
Blessed morning, everyone. I'll hear committee report number 2025-23 from the Committee on Social Services, Women, Children, and Family. Subject, a letter from Municipal Mayor Honorable Cesario R. Benedito Jr. endorsing the Gender and Development Plan and Budget 2026 for approval and adoption. May I proceed, Madam Chair, to our recommendation? Our recommendation is for the passage of a resolution approving and adopting GAD plan and budget for fiscal year 2026 of the Municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan for second and final reading in today's regular session.
Next. Councilor Rodriguez.
Good morning po sa ating lahat. I am here, committee report from the Committee on Infrastructure and Communication, which is being referred to our committee last 2 weeks. And this is regards with the letter from Mr. Roberto Rama requesting for the rectification of his SB resolution from construction of building to construction of gasoline station. With this po, Madam Chair, I believe meron na rin naman pong kopya lahat. May I proceed po sa recommendation? Ako, the recommendation po ng aming committee is for approval for the said measure for second and final reading in today's regular session. Salamat po.
Any question? Next.
Madam Chair,
Mr. President.
go back na po ang pag-report. Gusto ko lang po tanungin mula po sa committee chair of infrastructure. Yung requirement ba, yung required sa atin dito sa Sangguniang Bayan, para doon sa
Building
permit ay pareho with the requirements as sa atin para sa gasoline station.
Yes po, Madam Chair, may katunayan po sa Committee for Infrastructure, kinakailangan lang po natin ng certain requirements such as endorsement po mula sa engineering and as well as yung zoning clearance mula po sa LPDO at katunayan for building structure pala po yun. And another resolution po is coming from the chairman po ng NBI na yun naman po ay for the operation na po na kakailanganin niya for securance ng ECC and SEP clearance. But sa aming naging committee ay napag-alaman po natin that the proponent has already secured the SEP and ECC clearances. At ito po ay naaprubahan na rin po yung nasabing resolution noong 2018 pero hindi niya lang po nagamit. Yun ay isa pang una pa po dati ng ating former chairman ng infrastructure, SB Ferraris. Meron lamang pong mga ilang words na nakita po si proponent na hindi actual pinunto na for gasoline station yung kanyang ni-request. So nakalagay lang po doon sa resolution ay building construction. So ngayon po, i-rectify po natin, inayos po natin na intended for gasoline station na po siya.
Thank you very much.
Any other question? Next. Committee report.
Salamat po.
Councilor Perez. Minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a report subject requesting for the amendment. Yung, okay. I have here akong report an ordinance appropriating funds for Barangay Emas for school year 2025 amounting to 5 million. Can I proceed, Madam Chair, to the recommendation?
Yes.
The above subject committee recommend accordance with the existing rules, Barangay. Recommendation. Isama ko na po na dalawa naman yan, tatlo, Amas and Barangay Amas, Barangay Amas na ito dito. Mambala. SK and regular budget. Barangay. SK Mambala at Barangay Amas. So, recommendation for item number 1. The above committee recommends for the office body for the approval of the signature for the second and final reading to this regular session. Item number 2, annual budget of Bataan Barangay Amas for fiscal year amounting to 429,820. Recommendation. The above committee recommends for the approval of the second and final reading to this regular session. And lastly, number 3, annual budget of Barangay Mambalo. Recommendation, the government recommends this body for approval and set measure for second and final regular session. I have another committee report. Subject regarding requesting the amendment of the current job order of daily wage. Daily wage range from 355 to 430 with an ordinance, monthly daily wage, job order, and contractual service of personnel of the municipality of Oxford. Findings according to this resolution, it's indicable that the co-audit findings we have failed to comply with previous increase in reference to the wage order number of the Mimaropa +12. The amendment is necessary for the labor standards and existing regional wage laws and order. With the proposed amendment, increase and daily rate of GOs comes necessary to adjust the recommendation. The committee recommends for this body for the approval of the submission with amendments for second and final reading into this regular session.
Any question with regard to the committee report of Councilor Ferraris? Thank you. Meron pa ba? Wala na po. Okay, we go to item number 9. Unfinished. Item number 9, calendar of business. Unfinished. None. Councilor. Second. Business for the day.
Good morning po ulit. I'm now sponsoring a measure which is regarding the GAD Plan Budget 2026 for approval and adoption.
Any question or clarification? None. Can you proceed to the approval?
And move for the approval and adoption of GAD and Gender Plan Budget for fiscal year 2026 of the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan.
Any objection? Hearing none. Then we approve the gender and development plan and budget for fiscal year 2026 of the municipality of Brooks Point for
sa resolution introducing no objection to the request of Mr. Roberto Rama for the construction and operation of the gasoline station located at Parambaro, Brooks Point, Palawan. And open na po tayo for interpolation kung meron pong katanungan ng aking mga kasamahan.
Any question or clarification with regard to this proposed rectification of a previous SB resolution concerning the construction of the building to a construction of a gasoline station? Councilor Aquino,
I move to close the hearing and hear the
any objection? Hearing none, we will now proceed with the approval of this resolution.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move for the resolution imposing no objection to the request of Mr. Roberto Rama for the construction and operation of gasoline station located at Barbaran, Brooks Point, Palawan be approved and adopted.
Any objection? Hearing none, we approve this resolution interposing no objection to the construction and operation of the gasoline station in Barangay Panbara. Approved and seconded.
Thank you po.
Next. Councilor Perez.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a resolution approving the Barangay Anawan General Budget Fund budget of Barangay Amas for school year 2025 amounting to 5,000,350 PBA for bilis naman. Yan ang gusto ko ganun. Mabilis. Another one, an ordinance amendment regarding the salary wage increase the proposed daily wages rate be approved and adopted. You have a copy regarding the rate per day. Kung may question po, meron naman po nakalagay dyan sa ating kopya. Yung previous kasi natin is 355. Ngayon, yung ano natin ng mga job order is 430 na. So, mga job order lahat, wala kayong sweldo ngayon, tataasan naman kayo sa susunod. Ipaubaya din na namin. Mag 430 na kayo, so ang rate ninyo is 9,430 na po. Yun na po yung ano nyo. 9,430 na sa previous. Yung ano ng rate nun is 22 days. Yun na po yung bagong rate ninyo. So,
Other clarification.
yes po. Yung sa mga contract of service, binago na rin po nila. Kasi po yung sa COS last time, sabi ko nga kung tataasan yung sa job order yung sa COS, mababa na. So, tinaas din nila ng konti from previous to 9,000, naging 8,000 na po siya. 10,000 po. Opo. Kasi last time dapat yung approval natin yung sa job order lang po. But sabi ko nga paano yung sa COS, kasi kung mataas na yung sa contractor, yung mga COS mababa. So, naahiyabol naman po. It was already signed by HRMO, Municipal Administrator, and our Municipal Mayor.
Madam Chair,
Yes,
pero sa lang po dito sa caption na nabanggit po ng ating chairman of job orders and contract of service personnel of the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan.
Okay.
So, ano yung amendment? What is the?
What is the
The caption, Madam
Caption.
Chair. The caption, Madam Chair, because the amended rates, Madam Chair, is with the chairman.
Okay. So, ang magiging title niya,
In
ay
title,
yung ang title niya ay
an ordinance,
an ordinance amending ordinance number 2020-003.
because we have an existing ordinance po, the rates na naman po yung babaguhin.
Yung rate lang.
Okay, any other amendment? Or we proceed with the approval of this ordinance?
I move for the approval of ordinance amending the Via Parapanalangke.
Second.
Okay, buo yung title. Bitin. Okay.
Amending the ordinance number 23 dash, ano yan? 23-03 Via Parapanalangke.
Next, meron ba? Kamusta ba yun? Yung sa ama, yung sa Mambayon?
Kapag sa scheme, hindi kailangan ng resolution. Certification lang. Barangay budget lang after.
Next.
A pleasant morning to our presiding officer and to my colleagues here in the Sangguniang Bayan and also to our secretary to the Sangguniang. Madam Chair, I have here 3 measures. One, I was tasked by our chairman of the Committee on Finance to sponsor for the passage of a resolution approving the annual investment program calendar year 2026. Madam Chair, this very thick document is a product and as a result of a series of meetings spearheaded by our MPDOs, attended by different sectors and different departments here in our municipality. And last May 27, the full council of the Municipal Development Council has been convened by our local chief executive, and all of the parts of this AIP was presented to us thoroughly by different department heads, and it was individually adopted by the MDC Full Council. The members of the Sangguniang Bayan and all of the punong barangays and sectoral representatives were also present during the full council and were given a chance to clarify and to recommend for other items which were not included. That is why, Madam Chair, I believe that it is with the request of our local chief executive to approve the AIP. It is my honor, Madam Chair, to move for the approval of the Annual Investment Program Calendar Year 2026.
Any question or clarification with regard to this proposed annual investment program? None?
Madam Chair. This annual investment program is for calendar year 2026. And the issues that we have discussed earlier is for 2025. And for the information of everyone, annual investment programs contains andito po lahat ng mga ginugusto natin maprogramahan. And as of our last meeting, parang umabot po, to accommodate all the requests po, umabot ng parang 110 million yung lahat po ng mga ginugusto sana natin mapondohan. At ito po ay kinakailangan para tuloy-tuloy po ang ating pong budgeting process. Dahil hindi, I believe it's 1.1 billion. No? However, doon po sa ating budgeting process, doon na po masasala yung talagang mapopondohan po. Dahil hindi naman po ganun kalaki yung pwede po natin appropriate for calendar year 2026. So with that, Madam Chair, I move for the approval of the annual investment program for calendar year 2026. I so move, Madam Chair.
For that, any question, Councilor?
Sinala mo po, before election, Madam Chair, meron pong measure na ipinasa po dito yung PDAO office. Meron pong request ang mga personnel ng mga barangay na kung pwede sana, mahiwalay po yung pondo na PWD office mula po dito sa mga senior citizens. Kasi considering na dumadami po yung PWD. And I believe hindi pa po na-action yung request na yun. Na-discuss po ba ito sa MBC meeting o ano po yung interior
May I answer, Madam Chair? During the during the MDC Full Council, our representative from MSWDO presented the plan for our senior citizens as well as for the PWDs. It was raised and it was requested na sana nga ay maiwalay na. No? However, it was the answer during that time, during the discussion po, ay the determination of the funding for the senior citizens and the PWDs now, binase siya as to the population. Dahil hindi pa po natin siya magagawa because we do not have yet an ordinance providing for a separate 1%. For the information of my colleagues, years ago, this representation attempted to pass an ordinance creating for an office for the PWDs and also for the separation of the 1% fund. However, it was vetoed. So maybe it is, I believe, it is now high time for us to, gusto ko sana po i-request with our secretary to kindly hanapin po yung ordinansang yun na ipasa po ng Sangguniang Bayan, but it was never came into approved as an ordinance dahil na-veto po siya. Nire-request ko din po. Hopefully, pagtulungan po natin yun na magawa. Pero as of now, since wala pa pong batas for that, no, separating it, doon po muna, naghati po muna sila. And yung iba naman pong pangangailangan po ay natutugunan din ng ibang mga opisina ng ating pong GATFAN.
Pero yung hatian hindi naman nagkakati, di ba? Yung talagang binibigyan lang siya ng second allocation. Pero yung hatian na
Yes.
At parang wala rin namang national law na nagmamandate na dapat 1% ang ito.
Yes.
So, pwede ang gawin na lang natin resolution or ordinance. Magkaroon na lang siya ng separate na pondo na hindi ibabawas dun sa 1% na senior citizen.
Yes, Madam Chair. Wala pong national law, but then other municipalities have done already, no, yung implementation po ng hiwalay dahil konti man po ang populasyon ng mga PWDs. Ako nga po pala ay isang PWD speaking from our sector po. Konti po ang populasyon ng PWDs, but then napakalaki po ng amin pong pangangailangan, lalo na po yung talagang mga indigent po natin ng PWD. So I am in support and hinihiling ko po na maibalik po dito sa Sangguniang Bayan ang ating pong ipinasa na ordinansa para doon. Nung nakaraang medyo matagal na pong taon po. Nung kayo po ang mayor.
Oo, yung
Again, Madam Chair, it is my pleasure, it is my honor to sponsor, and I move for the approval of the Annual Investment Program Calendar Year 2026.
Any objection? Hearing none, and we approve the annual investment program for calendar year 2026.
Another measure, Madam Chair, referred to the Committee on Rules is the request from our local chief executive for an authority for him to enter into a memorandum of a service contract in favor of to enter into and sign a service contract with Mr. Muhsin Ibrahim III. And here is the draft which outlines the terms and conditions of his participation, service obligation, and deliverables as a PMDP scholar. For the information of everyone, Mr. Muhsin has been accepted as a full scholar of the I believe it's DAP, Development Academy of the Philippines, with the 17th batch of the Local Government Executive Managers Class, or LGEMC, under the Public Management Development Program, or PMDP.
Is this the same as the service contract that the local chief executive has entered into with Mr. Christian?
Yes, Madam Chair. But Mr. Ibrahim Muhsin has the 100% full scholarship.
Okay, any question or clarification? Hearing none, and we proceed with the approval of the local chief executive.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I now move for the approval of adoption of a resolution authorizing granting authority in favor of a local chief executive, Honorable Cesario R. Benedito Jr., to enter into and sign a service contract with Mr. Muhsin Ibrahim III, which outlines the terms and conditions of his participation, service obligation, and deliverables as a PMDP scholar. I so move, Madam Chair.
Any objection? Hearing none. Then we approve the authority of the local chief executive to enter into and sign a service contract with Mr. Ibrahim.
Madam Chair, gusto ko rin pong gamitin ang pagkakataon na i-congratulate po ang ating empleyado ng lokal na pamahalaan sa ngalan po ni Ginoong Muhsin Ibrahim dahil po sa pagkakaroon ng ganito pong pagkakataon. No? At ito po ay kanyang pinagsikapan at sana po ay magsilbing inspirasyon sa ating pong mga empleyado na hindi po nagtatapos ang pag-aaral sa kolehiyo at doon lamang sa pagkaka-empleyo dito, kundi patuloy po ang pagsisikap po natin ng matuto para po makabalik din po para sa ating mahal na bayan ng Brooks Point. Madam Chair, at the request of the MBFC, Madam Chair, I will just sponsor it next regular session since it is not urgent. I do not have a copy of the ordinance. Ano lang naman po, dalawang sections lang. If you remember po, but if the Chair will allow po. Opo, 2 months ago po, this representation has sponsored the approval of an ordinance for our Bible Month celebration, and another is for an ordinance creating the Municipal Values Formation Council as institutional mechanism for the promotion and development of moral, spiritual, social, intellectual capacities, peace and cooperation, as well as the high standard of ethics and public service in the municipality of Brooks Point. Yesterday, Madam Chair, there was a meeting, and in the review of the ordinance, it was determined that it was proposed that there be an amendment for the ordinance before it will be implemented. One is Section 3, the creation and composition of the Values Formation Council. The composition of the MVFC shall include the Municipal Planning and Development Coordinator and the Department of Education North and South District Supervisors as member. One, the 3 cluster coordination shall be chosen by the majority religious leader in the barangay. Kasi doon po, wala po itong mga nauna yung ating pong mga yung mula po sa DepEd, kaya idadagdag po ito. Ganun din po ang ating pong MPDC, nakasama po doon sa implementer po ng program. At yung isa pa rin po ay yung pagpili po ng mga cluster coordinators mula po sa ating mga religious leaders. At maganda po na sila rin po mismo ang pipili. Another po is Section 6, Authority, Duties, and Functions. To pursue its mandate, the MVFC shall have the following authorities, duties, and functions. These amendments aim to strengthen the MVFC structure, expand its reach and capacity to implement. Yun po ay, ano lang po, yung caption lang po doon na nawala.
So, hindi talaga siya amendment, parang supplement.
Yes, amendment po. Amendment by addition, Madam Chair,
Okay,
to the ordinance.
Any clarification or objection to the proposed addition or supplemental provisions to the previous ordinance that we have approved a few months ago?
At this, kung wala na po, Madam
Wala
Chair.
naman, I think.
At this juncture, this representation would like to sponsor an ordinance amending ordinance number 2025-012, an ordinance creating the Municipal Values Formation Council as institutional mechanism for the promotion and development of moral, spiritual, social, intellectual capacities, peace and cooperation, as well as the high standard of ethics in the public service in the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan. And with those amendments that I have mentioned, Madam Chair.
Any objection? Hearing none, then we approve the proposed amendments.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, and my peers.
Next. Ay, resolution of sympathy. Ay, ano na lang, ilaglag na lang natin yung resolution of sympathy kay Mr. Rosadet, sa pamilya ni Mr. Rosadet. This is for the day, unassigned. Item number 10.
Item number 1 under third reading, ordinance number 2025-024, an ordinance establishing a policy for the conservation of wetlands within the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan, sponsored by Councilor Victoriano Bicolini.
We'll now put this ordinance into a vote. So who are in favor of this ordinance? Establishing a policy for the conservation of wetlands within the municipality of Brooks Point, Palawan. Please raise your right hand. So there was unanimous. Mayor President.
Okay naman po tayo.
Oh, wala pa akong kopya. Hindi ko nakita ko sa unanimous approval for this ordinance. Ordinance number 2025-02. Announce it.
Madam Chair.
Councilor Lee.
Madam Chair, I noticed no, yung pong schedule for team meeting, schedule from 11. Yung 12 po ay holiday. So, Monday ay holiday, especially mga officials, baka po kailangan yung presensya nila. I believe meron pong program sa 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 12 kasi Independence Day. Ito lang po alam. So, kaya ko lang kinukonsider, baka po may mga official kasama doon sa team building and then the following day ay may program dito sa NGO. So, baka may difficulties po yung traveling back to point. Ang lang yung venue ay ang alam ko ay Sanara. Bakit hindi na lang po sana ng Friday, Saturday, Sunday, diretso na long weekend. Yung hindi ba?
You said na 11, you're gonna grab after the program.
13. O kaya, after ng program, 12. Tuloy na. Kasi kung 11 kasi yung schedule, kinabukasan 12.
May program.
Wala tayong session na. Wala. So, probably two consecutive sessions po ang mawawala for the month of June. Kasi the following